FM89. We're playing your song.
On Girl Talk, my name is Anita and I've got Numair here with me as well. Numair.
Yes.
Hi. All right, Numair, I'm going to throw some questions at you which might help those who are listening in right now who want to take up cartoon animation. So are you ready for these questions?
Shoot, fire away.
All right, so which animators are you inspired by?
Well, I'm inspired by Glenn Keane. His drawing is like ridiculously amazing. And he's so humble because I met him and I when I was in LA and studying animation, I had the privilege of being able to attend some of his workshops as well. And he's so humble that even when he draws, his drawing is amazing. He's the guy who designed Tarzan from the movie Tarzan and Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
And whenever he draws, he's like so humble because he's like, oh man, you know, I really can't draw. And every time I draw, I realize how much I can't draw. And it's like, hearing that from a legend is unbelievable.
So are you like that as well or not? Are you humble?
I don't know if I'm humble, but I do get very conscious when I draw. I do realize that I'm not that good, and
I think
it's always matter.
I think most of the artists are like that. They're very particular about their work.
Every drawing is like, oh, why didn't I draw like this before? All my previous ones are so bad. So yeah, that shows improvement, I hope.
All right. Now my next question was, where did you get your training or education? And you said LA.
Yeah.
What did you do? Did you do your master's? Did you do your bachelor's?
Theoretically, I did my master's, and that's what it says on my degree. But actually, a master's is normally 2 years, and this was a 3-year minimum master's. Turns out that it's actually equivalent to a PhD.
Oh.
So apparently, I've done a PhD in animation.
Oh wow!
And I didn't even know it. Yeah. And then I did from UCLA Film School. So I went to UCLA Film School. I studied film, and animation was my specialization.
Yeah.
And I would sneak into classes in CalArts, which is where all the Pixar guys come from. So I used to sneak in over there. So I'm pretty happy to be able to say that I got a pretty wide education for this.
So tell me, what if someone who can't afford to go out of Pakistan, what does he or she need to do here in Pakistan? Is there any online, I know you guys offer workshop, and is there any other organization or institution that offers animation or cartoon workshops? Do you know about those?
There are. And you know, now that you mention it, might be a good idea for us to maybe expand into doing it online, especially for the people in Pakistan that I'm wondering if there can even be a way to teach without having to have a computer, maybe over mail or I don't know, because in Pakistan, I really want this to grow. So it's an idea to think about. There are, coming back to the question, there are some animation online courses. They are in dollars because they are American. And but yes, you can look those up. You can also do one more thing, which is for free, is that if you really have a drive for it, read books, watch cartoons, play video games, you know, really, I should say, like, you know, just enjoy all these things and draw. Draw.
Yeah, that's what my nephew says, because he plays a lot of video games, and he's like, you know, I'll grow up and I'll become an animator, and we're like, you know, just study something else as well. Don't just play video games all the time.
Yeah.
All right, as an animator, what is the hardest part about being an animator? Do you find anything that's really difficult?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of stuff in being an animator, but on top of that, in Pakistan, it's those things get like a bit accented a little bit more, because in Pakistan, animation is a bit of an unheard of thing.
Yeah.
It's in very underground circles, and actually that's one of the reasons why we wanted to make a TV show, is to break that ice, get it out there. But animation, being an animator, it's patience. You have to really be patient. Let that cartoon come out, let that movement, because animation is not just drawing. This is a very big misconception in Pakistan. I really want to say this on air, is that in Pakistan we have a lot of this idea of animation is just making a cartoon on a piece of paper. But that's not animation, that's illustration. Animation is making these characters move, bringing life into those characters, giving it acting and performance and so on. So that's why TV and even video games where you've got them moving, that is animation. So getting that across to people, that is the hardest part of being an animator, I feel.
All right, last question. Give me your top 5 animated TV series of all time.
Okay, top 5.
Yeah.
Where should I start from, 5 or 1?
5, 1, whatever.
Okay. All right, there's so many. Can I do 6?
Let's do 6.
I'll do 5.
No, let's do 6.
6? Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
All right, okay. So I think the going from 5, I might get this in the wrong order. I'm doing this entirely off the top of my head.
All right.
So I think Duckula is definitely there. I loved Duckula. It is so funny.
Yeah.
And then there was Inspector Gadget.
Oh, I love that one. I love that one. Yes.
Yeah, and that tune just gets stuck in your head.
Yeah.
And then there's Super Ted. Did you ever see that?
No, I haven't.
That was a very British one.
No, I haven't.
No?
No.
Okay. That's so rare. No one's seen it. If there's anyone out there, join me.
Super Kids, right?
Super Ted, yeah, Super Ted. It was this teddy bear that got superpowers and.
Oh, I'll check it out. We'll all check it out.
I'm old school. Then, okay, here's this Danger Mouse. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember Danger Mouse, and I think a lot of people were like.
Yeah, and along with Danger Mouse, at par with Danger Mouse, actually for me was He-Man, because He-Man was like just gave me power every time I watched that. Oh my God, superpower. So number one would be Furikuri. FLCL. It's not even a TV show actually. It's a 6-part story. So it was shown on TV, so it qualifies as a TV show. But it's a Japanese show. And,
I have the theme song for that. I don't know if it's the actual theme song. I'm just going to play a little bit of it and tell me if it's the actual one or not.
Okay.
Here it goes.
Cool.
Is this the one?
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
It is still rocking.
Perfect. I found it on our database. Well,
awesome.
with that, Numair, I'm going to sign out and, not sign out, I'm going to say goodbye to you. Thank you so much for being on air.
Thank
and good luck to you. And hopefully we'll see the apartment complex soon on our national TV.
Yes, very, very, very soon.
All right, Numair, thanks a lot, and goodbye.
Thank you, Anita. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, that was Numair from Numairical Studios. If you want to get in touch with him and see what he's up to, then he is on Facebook. What you do is you type Numairical Studios, and you will get to his page.